Hello, 605D. I am Dr. Zitzman, and I wanted to welcome you and introduce you to both myself and to the course. So, a little bit about myself very quickly. I'm going to be your instructor for the next 8 weeks for our general practice with individuals, groups, and families. This is a really great class. I think it's the bread and butter of social work in many ways. It will give you a better sense of what our profession is all about, and also those beginning skills that you can really take and use within your internship field placement. So I hope you get really excited about this class. I am an LCSW, licensed clinical social worker in the state of Louisiana, which is where I'm from. I have primarily worked in direct practice with young adults, particularly the college age, 20s and 30s. My area of expertise within that population was working with sexual violence. I've also been chair of Take Back the Night, which was community organizing in the city of New Orleans to call for an end to sexual violence. So I've worked with individuals, I have co-facilitated groups, and I've done community-based practice there. I'm also a full-time faculty member, so I'm an assistant professor at NCSSS. I am the lead instructor for ethics. I also am the lead teacher for our Theories of Social Justice course, which is on campus, and 571, which is our Human Behavior in the Social Environment, or Theories of Behavior class. So throughout our 605, you may hear conversations of ethics or justice or theories woven into what we're talking about today, because that's the stuff that I'm teaching in other areas of my life. Lastly, my research interests are kind of twofold. One is thinking about spirituality within clinical practice. I've done some research looking at how spiritual meaning making and other spiritual processes can help facilitate healing post-homicide of a loved one, if you've experienced that type of trauma. I'm also really interested in environmental social work. I have degrees in biology, as well as religious studies and social work. And my master's thesis and my dissertation were both looking at areas of environmental social work, both community resilience and ecological conversion towards sustainability. So that's me briefly. Let me flip and show you my screen so that you can see. If you're in Blackboard, you'll notice that here there's faculty information. If you click on it, you can see this is in fact me. Evidently, I really enjoy wearing green shirts when I record for 605. So here I am. If you ever need to be in touch with me, if you want to schedule office hours, this is a link to my calendar. So I do have office hours throughout the week, every week. That's the easiest way for you to get onto my calendar. If you need anything else, you can always simply email me, or you can email me with a time if none of my listed times work for you. Okay, so that's how you get to contact me. And in fact, communication is probably the most important thing I can stress to you at this point. So particularly because this is an asynchronous class, we need to make sure we have established communication. I most often send information through announcements or by posting weekly videos with feedback and information. So and the announcements will come to your email. Please, 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 please check your CUA emails. Note that both weekly course materials and instructor videos will have videos that I will be posting and adding to. So the answers to your questions may actually be there already. These are, again, this form of communication, and the need for ongoing communication is the most important thing I can stress for you at this time. Second most important thing is looking at the overview and syllabus. So here you'll see sort of a written out description of the class, which might be of interest. You will see the full syllabus, which I've also already emailed to you. And perhaps most kind of pragmatic, I've created this document called the due dates. So I'll open it here, download it, and I'll have to stop sharing and reshare so that you can see the Word document. Once you open this document, you will see that I've listed out week by week the assignments that are due. This is really meant as an organizing tool for you to be able to set up your calendar, to have a clear idea of what is coming. You'll notice that the first few weeks, weeks 1, 2, and 3, you do have discussion boards. So this is to reflect on your reading, get to know your peers' ideas, that sort of thing. So you'll have various discussion boards. You're responsible for providing one discussion board or your initial discussion board post on Wednesdays, and then responses to 2 of your peers by Saturday. More instructions are on Blackboard. I want you to also see that the second half of the semester begins to have more assignments, and so you really need to be proactive now, soon, working with your field placement to make sure you're set up to succeed. Okay, the self-reflection assignment, again, instructions on Blackboard, I'll describe that more later, but that is due the 4th week. The big one here is the biopsychosocial assessment that's done in 2 parts. Part 1 is due, unfortunately for this, the rhythm of the semester, it's due on April 9th, which is Easter. So one of 2 things. One, we can, if you're able, work ahead and try and get that done earlier on. Great. If you get into a crunch in the semester and you're not able to get it in by the 9th, I need you to email me personally so that we can work out a different arrangement. Again, I know that this is Easter, and so there's a lot of, we're at Catholic University, there's a lot of religious meaning during this time, and so I want to honor that and also just coordinate individually with you what is going to work, if you can do something earlier or if you're going to need something later. This week, week 6, you'll have 2 discussion boards, but not any major papers. But then by week 7, you have the second part of your assessment. The first part is more working with a specific client, and conducting an interview with that person, writing up things about what you hear when you're practicing doing an assessment, asking them about various aspects of their life. The second part is creating a treatment plan. There will be, of course, more information throughout the course on this, but it's a treatment plan based on the person that you write about in part 1. So you see that you need to have a live case from your current internship field placement in order to be able to complete this 2-part assignment, which is a very big one. The last major paper assignment is a group observation. It's due the last day of class. Here again, this is one of those papers that I don't want to sneak up on you. Be thinking now about when you're going to observe a group. That can be a group that's either run in and through your field placement or an open to the public group, something like AA or NA, something along those lines. But start orienting yourself to the course. Begin thinking about how you're going to, outline and think and complete your assignments, what you might need. So that's, again, hopefully a very helpful overview quickly. And I will be, I'm returning to this one last time, I will be posting more information through announcements and through instructor videos, okay? I will also be adding more videos describing the assignments here in this assignment descriptions folder. So at the moment, you sort of have baseline descriptions of the assignments. I will be adding videos going through each of those with more of a fine tooth comb. That's that's the word. All right. So for now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that is constructive, helpful, gets you oriented to the class. Again, I'm Dr. Zitzman. I'm a real person. I'm here, and I look forward to working with you in the semester to come. Please be in touch when and as needed. All good things.